guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is something a little bit different. Well, I'm going to be attempting to do something with my hair. I'm struggling to get hold of an appointment to redo my hair extensions, and I've been having a look online and I believe that putting in the tape hair extensions kind of looks easy, so I'm going to give that a go today. I'm also going to be dyeing my hair as well with this hair dye, which is the Nutrice Ultra Colour in Iced Coffee, because we have some serious growth happening. So if this is the type of video you like, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it would really help my channel. So obviously this is what we're dealing with today. Let me just give you a little look at the state of my roots right now. I've been literally wearing my hair up for a week because look at that. I am technically kind of fur haired really. The reason I used to be blonde all my life, but the reason I started to dye my hair darker is because I was sort of mousy coloured. I kept having it lightened and streaked and used bleach and stuff. It just kept snapping and it literally wouldn't grow any further than that. Now my own hair is quite long anyway. That's my hair at the back there, but I obviously thicken it out a little bit because I've got fine hair anyway. I just thicken it out to sort of add volume and stuff like that, which is why I wear the hair extensions, because my personal hair is a little bit on the fine side. It's very fine, and sometimes you feel like you haven't got a lot of hair. If you're a fine haired person, then you'll understand what I mean. It feels like you haven't got enough hair there. It just feels limp and flat and everything. You just want big bouncy hair and you just can never get that. So I've counted 10 extensions in my head at the moment, so I'm going to be using this is Beauty Works hair, by the way. There's one of them, by the way. I'm going to have to pinpoint where I'm putting them because this is my first time doing this. I'm also going to have to take them out because they have grown down. I don't know whether you can see that. They've grown down quite a little bit. So the stuff that I'm going to be using is the Beauty Works hair extension remover, which I got from the Beauty Works website. I think this was about £9 or something. It's quite a lot in there. I've never used it yet. And I also picked up some of the Beauty Works extension tape. So this is hair extension tape. So I've got some of that as well, so I can reuse these. I'm going to retape them and then I'm going to put them back, but I have to make sure I put them in the right place, so wish me luck. So the first step is to remove my old hair extensions. So I am going to sort of section my hair up. I'll show you one or two how to remove them, then I'll remove the rest off camera because it'll just make it easier. And then when I'm putting them in, I'll try and create some sort of, wondered what that was, it's a hair clip, some sort of setup so that you can kind of see what I'm doing, and so I can see what I'm doing as well, because like I said, I haven't done this before. So let me just clip that up. I've got a clip here and I need to make a note as to where everything goes because all the pieces have been cut for the position that they're in. So this is the right one here. I've got one here which is kind of on the back of my head there. So I'm going to take my spray and I believe all I need to do is spray this on and it should sort of pull apart, if you know what I mean. So something like that. And let's see if I can start to pull this out. Kind of get your finger between the bond, and it's starting to come a little bit on this side. So I'm going to get spray there, and that one should pull away. God. Imagine if you've got hundreds to do. That's the glue, and then this one. That's the right one, and this one should just apparently I should just pull it out, but it's not moving. Ah, it's coming now. I think you just have to leave it. Oh, it's because a lot of that is my hair. Right, so there's the, I'm gonna have to wash these actually. There's the second hair. Now I just gotta make sure that those stay together because they are, oh yes, is that the right way? Yeah, because these are gonna sit on this side of my head. This is right hand side, and I'm literally gonna have to wash that because it's full of stuff. So what I need to do now is get my, so that's right, I need to get my comb, which I haven't got. 1 second, I'm just going to get my comb. Right, I'm just going to spray a little bit more on because I feel like there's a little bit of glue in the way, and I think you've got to just comb the glue out like so. I think that's everything. I think that's all out. Right, so that's 1 down and another 9 to go because like I said, I've only got 9 in. So there's the second one. I'll film this one as well and then I will do the rest off camera. So again, we are just going to spray the solution on. Sorry if I'm kind of looking behind. It's just I can't see what I'm doing in the viewfinder, and I'm gonna get the edge. I think it's much easier doing this on someone else. This is kind of hard to get your finger because you can't see what you're doing. It's kind of difficult. Right, so that's that one. Sorry, I did turn my camera off for a second. That's the second one. I'm kind of going to put these together and then I'm going to remove the glue in between. So that's kind of the second on the right, and then get your comb and comb out the bits. There we go. Make sure there's no, I mean, don't get me wrong, you get a little bit of hair coming out, but this is the hair that's kind of been stuck in there for the time that you've had your extensions in. I've had these in about 8 weeks, so any hair that would have naturally fallen out has got stuck in the sort of in the glue sandwich. So don't think that that's a lot of hair, it isn't really. So that's all clear. Right, I'm gonna take the rest out and I'll come back to you. So that's how you do take them out in the best way, and this is proper remover as well from for proper hair extensions. So I'll be back in a minute. Right guys, so I'm back. It's all out now. It kind of feels a little bit sticky. That was the amount of hair that actually came out completely. I know that kind of looks like a lot, but it isn't really. It's like, don't forget, those extensions have been in for 2 months, and that's how much hair probably would have fell out anyway. So don't worry about that. My hands are pretty sticky. This is all my hair now. As you can see, it is just kind of fine and fly away. Although it's still quite long, it's probably as long as it was before. The extensions just give it a little bit of volume. Now it feels pretty greasy and nasty right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to dyeing my hair with this colour. Now, I just recently bought a hair stripper as well. I wasn't sure whether to strip it first before I start putting on a fresh colour, because this is a slightly different colour than my original, but it is quite dark still, so I might just whack it on the top because obviously I need to do my roots, but it'll give me the opportunity now that my extensions are out to do all the back of my head, and that I don't always get to. But at the minute when I put my fingers through my hair, I can just feel like glue, like bits of glue and stuff, so I'm hoping that kind of comes out with the colour, the colourant and stuff. So yeah, next step is colour hair, and then I've got to prep all this hair at the moment, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to get the glue off. I've kind of got it all like patterned out on the floor, so I like that, which is how it's going to go in my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash each piece because it's got full of the remover and it kind of looks a bit greasy. Wash and dry kind of each piece, still keeping it together, but I'm going to take the glue stop off first. I just need like a towel, you know, like a baby wipe sort of thing, and then I'm going to get the glue off, and then I'm going to sort of keep them in the same sort of order, take them one by one, wash them and put them to one side, and then I'll dry them individually as well with the hairdryer. So, but first things first, I'm going to run a bath now, and I'm going to sit in the bath, watch some YouTube and put a hair dye on. So that's the next step. So I'll see you shortly. Right guys, so I'm back. Our hair is dyed now. I feel like it's a little bit lighter in the root area. We'll soon see when it's dried. So at the minute I've still not got extensions and I've just dyed my hair. And we're just going to have a look what it looks like when it's dried. So I'll be back to you in a second. Hi guys, this is my hair dried. Now I'm not 100% happy with it because the rest is still dark. This part is still quite light here across my parting, so I'm going to have to dye it again, aren't I? So again, this is just all my natural hair already. So I'm going to go back in the L'Oreal and re-dye my hair with this. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. That was the colour I had before, but obviously because my hair is so dark anyway, there was no way it was going to lighten this colour, even though it kind of said that it would on the back. This is kind of like my colour, it said it would go lighter, but obviously my roots were way lighter anyway. So I'm going to have to dye it all over again. Right guys, the colour is done. This is more like it now. So now we're going to prepare my extensions, which are on the floor. We're going to take the glue off and we're going to reapply the sticky, ready to put them back in. Right, so I've got just a wet wipe here. I'm going to take my first set of, and as you can see, this one's kind of started to come off anyway. Don't know whether you can see that. Starting to, looks like it's hanging off, so I'm going to get this and sort of grab it with my towel and pull it off. There we go, that's one off already, and we've got a nice clean weft there ready for installing the new piece of tape. So go. Right, so I'm going to carry on with these now and I'll be back to you shortly. Right guys, so it's time to add the tape. So don't do what I do, and I just accidentally put that on the floor and it's picked up hair, so just be careful because it is sticky on the sides. So we're going to add the tape now and take off like that, and then we're going to take our first piece. I'm going to take both pieces. So I'll take your sort of weft. I might give these a wash first before I put the tape on. And basically what you're doing is you're adding the tape across the side, that across there like that, and then cutting it to size. So we are going to take your weft, add the tape across like so, and then we're going to cut that bit off. And then we've got a new one. You can buy actually pre-sized tapes already, but this is just the stuff that I got from Bodyworks. So ready to go. Right, so I'm going to finish the rest off. Right, good morning everybody, and today I'm going to be putting them back in. So I have just got up. It is quite late because I stayed up a little bit too late last night, so I need to sort of move on. I hope you can see okay what I'm doing there. I've tried to sort of face the light a little bit. I've kind of got a bit of a setup going on here, so I've got like a mirror on the chair, and I'm using the, can you see behind me, the big mirror that I've got in my dressing room. So hopefully if I position you there, you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's a little bit dark because my hair is dark, and maybe I can make you a little bit higher up. Let's move on that a little bit so that you can see. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to sort of put my first sides in, because I only wear 10 because I only want it for thickening. I don't want to position them too low, so I don't want to start at the bottom for me, because I've only got 10. It's not like I've got an endless supply of them. I think if I had another pack, then I could possibly put the top ones in first and then put a little bit more through the bottom. And I think if I buy extra hair next time, I might keep some of these ones. There's nothing wrong with this hair. I've had it about a year. I know it looks a little bit scraggy on the ends, but they only need snipping a little bit, and they're absolutely perfect. They're still gorgeous, still silky, still beautiful hair. That's the good thing about getting quality hair. So I'm going to part my hair around my sort of temple area and get like a straight line. I think I remember them being, don't forget this is my first time as well, I remember them being kind of about here. So I need to find like a perfect line where to put them. I want to be putting the ones in the other side about the same place. So I feel like about there. And then I'm going to try and find the same place on the other side neatly. And you get down and set up and you realise you're not going to clip. Right back. You're going to need some clips.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception?
Right, when you're kind of happy with the placement, I'm going to take my first set of sides, so it's sort of, I'm looking on the right side there, so it's these two pieces. These have already been cut because I'm returning them back to the same place, so they've kind of already been tapered at the front. Obviously if you're using a new pack, then you're going to have to sort of scissor them in a little bit at the front. So these kind of sort of sit together like that, and your hair is going to sit between like so. What I'm going to do, following the YouTube method, is I'm going to stick that one on the top like so, close to my hairline there. That one will go there, and then I'm going to lift it up and it will pick the hair up.
Delusional, delusional, you say. And then I lose it. I'm delusional, delusional.
So, and then we're going to lift that up, because that's going to pick up hair.
It's been 3 days, stalking his Instagram, saying he's in a phase. So now you're telling everyone that we're drifting apart. Now I know that it was you who made me feel so messed up. Hanging out.
Picked up some hair there, and then I'm going to put the other one on the back. This one goes this way. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to heat up the straighteners and just clamp over them 3 times. And that's, for my first time, that's a little bit sticking out, can you see? I'm going to try and flatten it a little bit. That's probably my fault, putting it too close to the scalp, so just watch for that. I think that's one of the things you have to be careful of. First one in, so save on the other side. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll come back to you. Right, so we're all done. Yeah, it's all in nicely. I'm going to style it now. I've just snipped sort of the ends a little bit because they were looking a little bit feathered looking, and I wanted it a little bit neater, so I've just sort of cut the tiniest bit of hair off the bottom, yeah, so there's my extensions done. Now I'm going to get ready now, and I'm going to do something nice with these. Sometimes I wear it straight, as you've seen in my videos if you've seen them before, but sometimes I like to put a few curls in, so I'm just going to see what we're going to do, and we're going to get ready now, and I'll see you in a moment.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter.
Right guys, so this is the final look. I'm really happy with it. It has just added some volume like it had before. I hope you can follow the same sort of tips that I learned today, because as I say, this is my first time putting these extensions in. So that's it for the video. If you want to give me a big thumbs up, that would be brilliant. If you want to subscribe, you can do it in the link below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave it on the screen, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.